Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
Oh, Lord, let's get it.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's see what I can do with Cam, green eggs, and ham. I know how to beat this nigga, dog. I know how to beat him.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama.
God, be more careful, dog.
Past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Newton.
Cam, green eggs, and ham.
This has to go down to one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. She gonna put it on, man. That's a lot of that focus.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton flush to his right.
Dang, bro. Only thing he got to catch.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
Come on, game. Game is bull jive, boy. Game is bull jive, dog. So.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here first.
Bridgewater.
At the 20. First carry for Christian.
Bridgewater.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd
Bridgewater.
At the 19-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower breaking through to take him down behind the line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Fly on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
19-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
20. And the Patriot 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Newton eluding the pressure right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. This is White on the screen. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of, and it's 3rd down.
They fake the give. Newton. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Prime. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
on the ground, McCaffrey. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
On the handoff.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Nick Folk for the extra point.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So 6 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
It's a gain of 9.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Past the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there from McCaffrey. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
On second and goal. Bridgewater, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Newton escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your...
He's got a man complete. The 30, the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd, 89 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly.
Hey, Cody, that nigga trying to steal my move. That man trying to steal my move out my playbook. Man, he trying to steal a move out my playbook. I intercepted the mess. 21-9.
They were the definition of trouble defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Trying to steal a play out my book. He a wild dude. He a double D. Double D. How you gonna use a move that I invented? Come on, man.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike 35, Mike 30. Delta, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 35's the mic. I got you.
Bridgewater now. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off.
The Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 27, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Panthers 9.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily.
And now shot a bullet into his heart. To his soul.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Taking a shot for Samuel. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Back to throw, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw again on second down. Newton flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
Play action. It's Newton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
Second and 10 coming up.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with third and long. And, you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They run for it with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
New England.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Bridgewater on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28.
Now Bridgewater. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores.
Brings up
that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And now he has another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw it, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, the first 7 picks. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stidham from the shotgun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. Spotted at the left hash. This from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Panthers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Tell you, Layla Hurts may not be tall in stature, but she can stretch it, man.
Bridgewater. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
That a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. And the first First play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, but it'll be second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. New England on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Stidham. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards.
Off the play fake, here's Stidham. And he fires one incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Again, Stidham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Now Stidham, off play action. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You thinking that might be a better way to
Instead of your
go?
kicker, yeah. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Play action. It's Stidham. That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
New England.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second down, Stidham to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. New England on third down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is third down and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Stidham looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now a run with McCaffrey. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, 92 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And 4 at the 18-yard line.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Troy Prime. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
35 to Mike.
Now Bridgewater. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar